Hello and welcome back to Forts, where today we're going to be swinging our core back and forth. That's right, that great meme that everyone loved and wanted to see all about has finally been done in a regular vanilla game. No mods, no extra special things or cheats. This is just a standard vanilla 4v4 on the internets with random internet denizens. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started here. We have a 2v2, and I realize this is 4v4 vanilla. It is that way. I wanted it to be this way because it's a little bit easier to play around with logistics-wise. But we're going to be playing with what is just a standard, everyday, typical build. Now, this one happens to be a bit on the greedy side. You'll see that we've gone with 3 mines here and 0 turbines. This is the kind of build you guys may recognize if we're going for some really, really fast rushes. But we're not actually going to be doing a fast rush. We're going to be doing a core swing build, and all of that speed that we would normally gain from doing this kind of fast rush, we're instead going to be putting into a core swing. That way we can actually get out our weapons and our cannons by typical cannon o'clock without sacrificing, well, our lives. Because usually if you do a core swing, and this has been the problem with core swings since forever, it costs you a lot of time, and that time is enough to put you so far behind that you never escape being behind. So we're going to get around that by doing this particular build. Now, this build was developed and created and pioneered by a player named Pence. He's a member of the community, has been for some time, and he's been around. He helped out with a lot of things, from tier 3s to the accelerators and all that fun stuff. But today we're going to be putting all of that science to the test with a vanilla-friendly core swing. And yes, this is something you can absolutely take to your friends and show them off your ability to become immortal in this game by swinging your core, attaching it directly to the ground, making you completely immune to collapsing bases, and then laugh all over them as they try to chop out your foundations, only to find out that you don't have any because your core is already directly attached to the ground and they can't stop you. And it's too late, and also you have cannons, because, like I mentioned, we're not going to be behind our cannon o'clock timing. That's right. We have our technology almost completed already. We have turbines, we have mines, and we are just about ready to put down our cannons here. Now what I'm going to do is sell this off just to make sure that we're on pace, because yay rushing and getting rid of unnecessary weights. There we go. Beautiful. We're just about completed over here with the technology, and there it is. Below 3 minutes, that means you'll be ready for our cannon o'clock first time firing of these weapons. Now, someone just finished something. Someone finished a lot of somethings over there, which is concerning. Okay, well, we'll keep that in mind. So what I'm going to do is actually, I'm kind of in the mood for more cannons. Like, you guys know me, I like cannons. So instead of building up and solidifying things like my defenses and such, who needs defenses when we have cannons? So I'm going to go ahead and just save up straight for another cannon here. We'll put that one down, and this one I probably won't have the economy for and might explode by virtue of being shot just directly with many other cannons and such, but we'll get around to that later, you know, consequences of actions and all that. So now I have 2 cannons down. And I do not recommend this. I recommend building actual defenses instead of more cannons. But because I'm me, I'm going to build more cannons. I'm going to go ahead and keep you nice and safe there. Give me a little bit more foundation nodes here to work with to keep my base all nice and stable. Or at least as stable as you can get for wielding double cannons out the top of your base at this point in time. I'm going to need another one of these guys and just kind of hope that they don't actually do anything about these being here. Thank you. Let me set myself up a nice little defensive spot for sandbags. Because we're going so cannon heavy, instead of investing into defenses, I need to be really cheap with the defenses that I have. And I desperately need a door on you. That should be finished about the time as the cannon is done. So we're not going to be double doored by the time this cannon completes, but that is okay. It's actually not really okay. We don't want to be... It's not a great scenario to be in. Cannons are dangerous. Okay, so we're good to go over there. But first cannon is ready and online. Oh, look. It is a fire beam. Let me just... Oh, I missed the door snipe. That's not ideal. Uh-oh. Looks like somebody got minor desync. Alright, he had a minor desync real quick, but that is... He was back by the time I pressed the pause button, so that's alright. We are good to go over there. That's another cannon coming in up top. From their bottom base to our bottom base, let me go ahead and assist with removing some more of these things off of them. I want to hit that fire beam if possible. Thank you. Let me get you on the hotkey. Almost good to go. He's all repaired up. And how are you doing? Oh, he's not actually repaired over there. Is he gonna hit me with the fire beam? Nope, that was his teammate opening the door to fire. So let me, if I can hit that same fire beam spot. There we go, no more fire beam for you. And, oh, he was just going for a fire beam rush to try to delay me. Oh, surprise, surprise. I am undelayable because I already have the cannon down. So the fire beam rush is something meant to punish people who get their weapons out slightly later than others. Or on time, and you have to be super fast about that fire beam rush. But because the core swing is actually so good and so perfect, we are immune to such rushes. Because we have our cannons out before he can do anything about that with that fire beam. So that's just really unfortunate for him. Now, you see I'm working my economy here. This is because the 2 cannons are very expensive. Alright, see if I can merge this shot with my teammate. Almost. Not quite. I can see him here. He built what looked like a plasma laser, so I'm not going to worry too much about him right now. There's some more time for me to assist with removing this player. I want to aim for lower sides. There we go. If I can hit his foundation, that would be great. Get this guy here, battery here. A little bit more on the foundation side of things as we save up for... Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Good job, teammate. And lower. It's okay. I'm gonna need to start moving my shots upward again to deal with that plasma beam before it hits us. Let me get this cross bracing going. Okay, so let me start working on top base once more. As long as we're hitting something metal like that, then we're going to be slowing him down, because cannons they give a very expensive repair bill. And missing is not good. Don't do that, team. But we're going to be okay. So what I want to have here... Ooh, fire beam. Oh, it was a beautiful shot. Does he have anything up there? Oh, he doesn't have anything up there, though he is working on it. I'm actually going to save this cannon. I realize it's ready to fire, but I'm not going to fire it just yet, because I want to make sure that I can fire both at the same time. And my opponent only has 1 plasma beam available at this point in time, so we're okay on that. That's good. You needed to be slightly lower. Let's fire right there. Okay, there's the plasma beam. And he's getting his energy production online. If I can hit his energy production, that would be great. Of course, it won't stop him, but it will slow him down. Excellent. There's one. Nope. I need to get this guy out. Let me just fire this a little bit lower. There we go. That's a shot we're looking for. Now this one needed to be slightly higher. Not quite. We have our doors up and ready to go. We have our energy shield here, so I don't have to worry about that. I can start upgrading these guys. Get additional income, and then we'll work on a 3rd cannon, because I like cannons. This is actually still down. We may be able to lower our shot here slightly and destroy those turbines. Not quite. Okay, let's try this again. Up higher, get the door snipe. Alright, got the door snipe. Nice. Little quick reflex shot. Beautiful. Let me add the 3rd door on all of these, so those are nice and safe from everything. No shenanigans here. Work on stabilizing our base even more. We are immune to collapses, but I do not want my... Oh, nice shot from the teammate! Player has been eliminated. GG. And next on the list is this guy. Now, I want to remove these elements he has up here, because he's got something up there, and I don't like it. But at the moment, let's start working on our next cannon in the process. And cannon is placed. Next on the list, doors. Beautiful. Sweet. I just love how compact our base is. Like, everyone else's base is so tall. Let me aim here. Okay, so he just opened that up, which is a scary thing, because that means he has a weapon up there. And it is a cannon. Alright, nice. So I don't have to worry too much about it, because I'm immune to cannon shots everywhere. There's no single space in my base that he can hit to deal damage with a cannon. That, however, is not true of my teammate, who just got absolutely one shot, which is, you know, sad for him. We will have to take vengeance upon this opponent. Let's send our cannon shells up top. Beautiful. We don't have our third cannon online just yet, but that's coming soon. Additional firepower needed. We'll go ahead and continue working on this. Get a little extra stability here. Make sure that's all held up nice and strong. Do this for extra build time. I hear doors opening. Okay, so that's one launched. And there it goes. So that's one of his cannons. That one was still in progress. So that one's not. Let me get a sniper here. So that one wasn't particularly vulnerable. Let me replace this door because it has been destroyed by my opponent's cannon here. Set this up and across. We have a nice... This is so stable. Look how stable this base is. Turns out not having to deal with a core is very good. Okay, lower you a little bit. Nope, wait for that to go through. I figured you were going to do that. And that cannon is gone! Sweet, let me aim this a bit lower, see if I can hit those turbines. Beautiful, that's the shot we're looking for. And now I just have a sniper chilling here. Not really doing much. He's going to sell all that off. Oh, that's beautiful. So now we're kind of above him, and I can just rain cannon shells from above. I need to lower these angle a little bit. That's the shot we're looking for. Get me some bonus income from that. Remove this, and then lower still on the third shot. Right to the front. Oof, that's an expensive repairable for him. Energy shields. Very expensive to build. Very, very expensive to build. Alright, nice. So that's going to be that. What else can I do here? I'm all nice and stable. I can get you guys upgraded. All of you guys are upgraded. And we are good to start firing again. Now remember, he doesn't have much in the way of things. Mostly because he's been hit by a lot of cannons. So there goes his turbines again. A little bit lower. Excellent. And I'm just raining right on top of his core there. We're getting some splash damage in there. So what I can do now is start working on another technology. In fact, let me get this guy right here. You guys are all upgraded. Upgrade you. And we're about ready to start firing once more. Wait for it. And firing. Oof. He actually blocked that one fully. But that's expensive. How much more can he do that? Ooh, that one wasn't a full block. You're getting damage on his core. He's building things inside of those little elements. Inside of those little front bits. I think it's just sand? Sandbags? He's holding that off nicely. Okay, let's go ahead and get these guys up here. Let me do this. Like so. And then we'll prepare for the mortaring. Because what goes better with cannons than even more explosives? And we'll get mortars right now. Beautiful. Excellent. Wait for the third guy to come off cooldown. And let's just aim a little bit lower, see if we can't cause some stability damage to his fort. Come on, cut deep. Oh, we're cutting deep enough to hit the core. That's some more damage dealt. Alright, so now... Oh, he's trying to expand. That can't be allowed. I don't know if he's noticed this over here or not, so I'm going to cover it up. Though I probably should have done that before. And fire the mortars. Let's get some more stability damage in. Right on top of the core. That is the perfect shot there. A little bit lower on this guy. And right about the same spot. Oof. Fire the mortars again. Give you your own personal hotkey. Damage. Now, what does he have up there? I don't think he has anything up there. But he did build some machine gunners, which makes my life a little easier, because I can now use the sniper for something. Excellent. Fire to the front. And fire to the front. And a little bit lower on you. Snipe you off. Oh, was that a double? You needed to be slightly higher, was it? Yes, that's the shot we're looking for. Same spot here. Gunner earning his pay with that. Excellent. Fire this one, and then fire this one right as the mortars land. Oh, that core is so close to being done. Continuous fire, boys. I need more batteries for this. Gonna wait to fire all three at once, which is gonna be devastating. There goes this shot, and oh, that poor core is like actually exposed now. Okay, straight to the front. It's time to remove him. Goodbye. And we're off to round 2, and this time I'm going to be trying out a different tech path. Last time we went for cannons, and you guys know me, I like my cannons, but this time I want to go ahead and give it a try with lasers, the plasma weaponry. Well, frankly, I don't know how well this is going to work out, because this is a little bit of a greedy build. You can tell by the 3 mine 0 wind turbine greedy build style that we're going for, and it makes it that there's not a whole lot of leeway for things, and the lasers are a little bit more expensive than cannons, and that makes it somewhat more difficult to play around with. Now, of course, with the cannons, there's, well, with any of these core swings, including the cannons, there's the less requirements on defenses, because, well, you've moved your core, which means your core is elsewhere. You don't have to worry about stabilizing it or all that other fun stuff. So it's not that big of a deal to just have it not be as defended as it would be, because there's just no need to have all the extra defenses around it. It's behind your entire base, and it's attached directly to the core. Whereas with lasers, we need to find some extra way of coming up with cutting costs. So we'll see if we can do that here. Beautiful. Nice, easy core swing. And ready for it. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Get rid of this guy. Put down that turbine. That's what we're looking for. We don't need this anymore. You can go off to funding our economy. Get down our next mine here. Uh-oh. Oh, looks like teammates doing the same thing. Sweet. We'll see how that works out for him. Chop you off. And there we go. Now, this is the Pence swing, as it is known in the community. This guy here is not uncommon. Many of the more experienced players know it, so it is not at all uncommon to see this kind of thing out in the wild. In fact, we've seen it several times on our live streams, so I just like that it's something that can get away with. Oh! Rip him. You will be missed. That's really rather unfortunate for you. Yikes. So okay, so we've already got our additional metal storage. This is actually going to be tough. I don't know that I can come back from this. I need my battery, and then we'll come back to whether or not we can survive this in a moment here. Oh dear. That's already an energy shield. That's going to be difficult to contend with. Okay, so we've got a little bit of time left before before Canada clock comes around, and it looks like we're going to be just about on time with the plasma laser. Yeah, just have to wait a few extra seconds. Perfect. And then next up for the fire beams, we can actually get some penetrative damage in there. Beautiful. Slap you down in a moment. Now, of course, if we were going for like a full fire beam rush for just suppression, which might actually have been a good idea once my teammate went away, because I'll need to be able to, you know, survive the onslaught of the opponents here. And if I don't have a means of quickly negating their damage, then things are going to go very sideways very quickly. So we'll see if we can get away with this one. I'm gonna need to defend myself here quite heavily. Add all the additional defenses all over the place. I need to move these guys away from the fronts. I need to get some ropes back. Nope, stop it. To get some ropes over here. So we're leaning backward a bit when we do this. Excellent. I need plenty of power production. And everything else goes into defense of the front of our base. Because we're unlikely to be the first to fire, and as not the first to fire, we're going to need to take a hit, and then we're going to need to basically completely eliminate an opponent in one shot, which is risky, especially against opponents that have an idea of how to play the game. So we'll get to see how this works out in a moment. Okay. Foreground bracing for you guys. The more important, or at least more expensive weapon here is the plasma laser, so I'm going to make sure that you are double doored before the fire beam, because the fire beam can be rebuilt fairly quickly. And as much as it would be just shy of game ending, it is reasonable for me to come back if I lose that. If I lose a plasma beam, however, this game is going to end, I think, before I get an opportunity to do anything about it. Now let's see, which of those bases looks most vulnerable. Let's go ahead and do this, and then in a moment, there we go, we should start opening these up. Get you hotkeyed on 1, you hotkeyed on 2. Alright, so I think this guy is going to be the one that's going to be the most dangerous in terms of weapons, and he's quite tall and not immune to... Okay, why you can't fire? Oh, I messed that up. Alright, do I nail this shot before it all goes out? Nope. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so now we're in a bad way. That's a real bad way. Okay, full defense, 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 defense. We're gonna have to take a hit here. Unless they just don't fire. It's beyond cannon o'clock where they're not firing at me. Why are you like this? Okay, we're all defended up. I need to save up the last little bits of energy. Let's go for it. That's a good shot. That's not a good shot. Yikes. Okay, well, now we get pummeled by plasma lasers. This is how it ends, boys. Death by cannons. Need to delay this if possible. Let's get you with an extra door. A little bit more wood on that to hopefully take a hit. That way we don't have to pay the full repair cost for the doors. Cover you up. Add one of you here. We're all solid in here. Nice and stable. Everything is okay. Their cannons are coming online. Are they not going to fire? Why are you not firing? There it is. That's the shot we were looking to defend. There's the plasma laser. Let's open ourselves back up. Come on, come on, open. Come on, open. Okay. Alright, that works too. Nice. So if I fire you right here, and I fire you right there, we are ever so slightly off. We were a few pixels off there. That would have done massive damage. Okay, and off we go. Oh dear. I need those turbines. It's so close, boys. Alright, one more shot. And then slightly lower on this guy. That's the shot we're looking for. And he's down! Excellent. Okay, re-energize you. We need to keep these online. We have a chance. chance on this one, boys. Energy shields are already coming up. Come on. Fire your plasma laser. Do it, do it, do it! Oh! He missed his second follow-up shot and instead hit my turbines, which did more damage than if he had actually hit the shot. Is okay. Well, this is going to slow me down significantly. Instead of immediately spending on firing, I'm just going to keep myself intact here. Focus on keeping all of these guys nice and energized, because if I fire, I'm going to have 0 energy because I have no production right now. So let's go ahead and get this back online, and then I can set you up like so. How are you looking? You've got a fair amount of energy shields over there. That's a big energy shield, keeping your nice and tall base safe. So I'm just going to do that and then work on getting this online. Alright, sweet. We should be all set up and prepared for our future endeavors here. Ideally, I want him to fire one more time so that his weapons are on cooldown when I open my doors. There we go. Excellent. Isn't it beautiful having a well-defended base? Alright. Now, you dared fire at me, and your weapons are right there. Oh, and he's got plasma. That's what took him so long. He already has the next level of technology to deal with me. Sweet. Okay. Let's do this. So what he's done is he's invested into EMPs, which is going to enable him to shut down my energy shields here. Looks like we're all good to go. So let me do that. I need to do the same thing. So I'm going to set you up here. I'm actually going to set up some anti-air weapons all the way over here. Ideally, he fires again. That way his weapons are on cooldown. But I can fire first. Okay, so a little higher, was it? There we go. And then lower on this one. Excellent. Alright, he does get the door snipe, unfortunately. He was waiting for me on that one. But I will be at the advantage here, because he doesn't have his fire beam, and I have, well, actually, I think it does put me at the advantage, because a fire beam, I can just kind of do this and do some damage to him, whereas the plasma beam, on the other hand, kind of requires the fire beam's support, whereas I can just kind of do this and keep myself safe. Beautiful. Okay, so there we go. And then we get these out front, so in case he comes in with surprise EMPs, I don't have to worry about it. Straight to the core. Nice, beautiful deflect. Reflect. Excellent. Put one of you guys on top, and he's still on fire. That's the shot we're looking for. Okay, so he's setting this up here. I think that means that he's just not going to be firing his plasma beam for a bit. If I can get this fired before... Yes. Alright, so I got that in before it fully went online, which is going to give me a little bit extra damage in there. Of course, it did come online eventually and set me on fire, which is okay. I can live with it. Uh-oh. That's not ideal. Where did that come from? Oh, he set up another one. Ooh, jeez. Okay. Alright, this is okay. This is good. Energy shield is going to come online. And then we'll be nice and safe from that. Excellent. Set you up so that you don't get hit with the plasma beam in case those shields go down. And then we'll come back from this 1v2. The power of being extensively tanky. I realize now that he has that up there, which is going to present a problem. If I can shut that down, that would be great, but I don't think it's going to happen for a little bit here. I need to be able to do the same thing, which I can do eventually. It's going to take me a moment to get up there. Nice. Once my plasma laser comes online, I can actually get some more damage done, more than just delaying him, which is kind of what I was waiting for the whole time. We've got our EMPs about ready to go. If I can set them up over here, that would be great. I'm just going to leave that kind of exposed. Alright. There's one. There we go. Collapse all of that. No more of that for you, friend. Okay, so that will remove his heavy weapons off the field. And with it, most of his hopes and dreams of surviving this. Okay, so I need to have you over here for bonus income. Need to get you going up here so that we can expand to the rest of the world. Thank you. I need to get this guy building here. Let's just cover you up for the moment. And then away we go this way. Nice, simple, easy expansion onto this high ground little area. Expanding is fun, isn't it, boys? Alright, and we're off, so this is good. Nice late game transition. Alright, does he have an energy shield on that? He does. Sweet. So let's see if he has an energy shield on his plasma laser. Oh, that's gone again. And he missed his shot. Sweet. Put those back. Now, I have a couple options here. In fact, I think I want to go with this option. As fun as the EMP option is, I like big explosions. And you know what works really well for big explosions? Nukes. So let's go ahead and start working in that direction. But while we're at it, I am going to set up another one of these here, just to make sure that he doesn't get away with anything cheeky, like trying to shoot at me, and I can't shoot back while I'm waiting for nukes. Okay, so what I want to do here is open you up. I don't see any anti-air out of him, so I'm just going to fire this straight at his front. Shut these energy shields down so I can return fire. Excellent. Aim this a little... Oh, is that good? Oh, that's the shot we want to see. Clean through! Fire the EMP again, just to keep him fully locked down, and that's it! We got him! GG! Alright guys, if you see more videos just like this with more shenanigans, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we have more just like this coming out soon. But for now, I'll see you guys later.